My name is Nismo Nick, and this is a 2024 Nismo Z. And there are two things that everybody is just all upset about with this car. A, the price. We already know how much it is. This stealth gray Nismo is $68,500, and I know this car's that much and this car's that much, whatever. The next thing, let's talk about the transmission. Automatic only. The internet has caught fire because, oh my God, Nissan has made a performance car with just an automatic. I'm a man. I can shift my gears. I don't want none of them automatic sports cars. I want 1 through 6. All those sissy cars are automatic. I don't want them. Get over yourself. It's a fun car. But guess what? There's a manual coming. Stay tuned. So when Nissan came out with the all-new Nismo Z, everybody was upset because it was automatic only. And I understand. The 6-speed manual is the enthusiast choice, especially when it comes to Z car. But Nissan's been making automatic performance cars since 2009. So when the GTR came out, no one really freaked out that there was no manual option. In fact, people build these to 1,800 horsepower with an automatic transmission. So why are we all freaking out that this doesn't have a manual transmission? Well, it's because it's the internet. We're crybabies, but also we want to row our own gears. But Nissan did a fantastic job with the 9-speed that's in this car. It's 50% quicker than the standard performance model. So yes, do we wish we could row our own gears? Sure, but don't we want to be fast in our performance car? The GTR's fast. This is fast. Does it really matter? So it's been a few months since the Nismo Z has launched. And at launch, one of the biggest things that everybody lost their mind about was the fact that it's only coming with a 9-speed automatic transmission. Fine, I get it. We prefer the manual transmission. I am currently sitting in a manual transmission Z. So you would think to yourself, why Nissan? Why wouldn't you put the manual transmission in your ultimate performance version of the Z? So they said, well, the 9-speed's quicker and it's 50% quicker shifts, and if you're going to track the car and blah, blah, blah. So I'm telling you right now, there is a manual coming. I can't say that factually, but I can say that presumptuously. So there may or may not be a manual transmission Z Nismo somewhere already. The demand for it has to be there. The problem with the Nismo right now is, we all know, is the price. $68,500 for a Z is top dollar, but with inflation, we're kind of where we always have been priced for that car. So I get it. It's an expensive car. And yes, you can't get a manual, but let's talk about the Supra. Supra came out. It's an automatic only. It's a BMW. It's this, that, and the other thing, but it's still a Supra. And then they came out with the manual transmission. So we all know it's coming. We know. And I also think it's not just going to come out as a manual option. I think there's going to be a special edition package. Think about GTR, think about T-Spec, think about Track Edition. So Nissan is known for their special editions. I can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty positive that 2025 will bring a manual Nismo Z. But I don't think it's just going to be a manual option. Again, I think it's going to be either like a Nismo RS or a track package or even a T-Spec if they're going to go that far. That'd be kind of cool to line that up with the GTR. I don't know. But what I'm curious to find out is if everybody is going to still be upset once we have the manual transmission option. So are we going to turn this into, oh, well, it's still 68 grand and oh, the Supra and oh, BMW M2. Who cares? If you want a Z, you can get a Z. If you want a manual transmission, you can do that as well. And I'm pretty sure next year, you will be able to have a manual transmission in the Nismo Z. You heard it here first. Regardless of what you think about the transmission, automatic versus manual, and yes, there's a manual coming, I promise you, I still think this car kicks ass. I think Nissan and Nismo did a fantastic job with this car, and I look forward to everything that everybody does to these cars to make them even more powerful and even cooler. Like and subscribe for more Nissan Z content, and I'll see you later.